Good morning, good morning, good morning. Happy Thanksgiving. To
Good
get into the
morning,
giveaway
everyone.
today, we have to guess Leon. You have to guess Leon's age, and at some point he's going to tell us, and you won't believe it. He could be 22. He could be 62. We don't know.
So it's the 27th of November, 2025. Happy Thanksgiving to everyone. At least here in the United States, it's Thanksgiving Day. Where are you located, Leon?
I'm in New York City. So I'm actually not too far from yesterday's guest. Was it Aussie?
Yeah.
So we're kind of neighbors, yeah. So I'm in basically the same area. Somewhere
All right.
there.
So put in the chat where you're watching from. And today we're going to have a hashtag KMT for, did you say a rope?
Jump rope. So I have it's
Leon's giving away a jump rope.
Yeah, freestyle cross rope jump rope.
And you have to guess Leon's age, I guess. That's part of the deal. Good morning, Dr. Kiltz.
Good morning. Can you guys hear me?
Yeah, sounds great.
We could hear you all along.
I could not hear you. And then I got I got 4 different speakers, but none of them were. I wanted to get my regular one working, but I still haven't gotten it working. We'll figure it out. Leon, good morning.
Hey, good morning. Good to see you.
Beautiful day. Good to be seen, as they say.
Yes.
Always good to be seen.
What are you planning to do for Thanksgiving, Dr. Kiltz?
Did we lose him?
Yes. Did you lose
Do you
me?
have any plans for Thanksgiving?
I'm doing it. I literally slept in. I woke up at 5:50. And I was like, oh, maybe I'll sleep in some more. Because I thought, it's like Saturday. Because I was going to work. And then it's like, oh, man. Oh, wait. Live. I got a reason to get up. I got a reason to get up and see Leon.
Yeah.
Did you see
Leon, do you have any plans for today?
Just gonna be with family. So just maybe have something, at home. But usual. It's actually one of the reasons I picked this because it's so hard. I'm usually on the other side of the screen in the chat in the mornings. So usually I'm kind of going to work. So since I was off today, I decided let me see if I could book this on the schedule, and hopefully, we'll get on and we'll chat and stuff. So it worked out.
Right. How about you, Alia? Do you have any?
I have a whole weekend of plans. I'm taking my kids to a robotics class today. Tomorrow we're going hiking in the mountains and horseback riding. And then I am going to be sitting in hot water springs. That's my Thanksgiving weekend.
Oh,
in the mountains, water heated by lava. No turkey.
No turkey?
Come on.
Oh, I'm preparing I'm roasting a turkey today. We have one already smoked. Actually, have 2 turkeys because we're going to 2 different places.
I'm going to 2 different places also. I've got 2 meals to eat.
Oh, no. You're going to be so stuffed like a turkey.
I probably won't eat but a bite at each anyway. So.
Oh, okay. Are you going to Jersey?
When was the first Thanksgiving?
Oh, that's a great question.
When did the indigenous people of America first sit down with the European to eat a meal?
I do not know the year.
What was the oldest city in America?
Oh gosh. We all flunk history class.
Dr. Nelson?
Yeah, for sure.
Or near
New York.
Well, the oldest city in America.
Saint something.
St. Augustine.
Yes.
No? In Florida.
So Florida.
Yeah.
Oh.
And the odds are great that the indigenous people had a meal with the Europeans.
Yeah. By the way, Florida was discovered by a Puerto Rican governor
The name of Nelson.
No. Seriously,
Yeah.
who discovered? Well, besides the indigenous people being here, who discovered Florida?
Indians.
It was Ponce de Leon, a
Oh,
Puerto
okay.
Rican governor, Ponce de Leon.
Mhm.
And
Where
then we
was
took
he
over Puerto
from?
Rico.
Where was he from?
We claim it to be Puerto Rican because he was in Puerto Rico for many years.
Spanish explorer, another
Yeah.
European.
Mhm.
He set foot in Puerto Rico primero, first, right? Is that
He was the
Primero. You were close.
the first
what year?
first governor of Puerto Rico.
I like this answer. It just says France. There you go.
Well, it's French, Spanish, then the English, or it was the Spanish, French, then the English. Oh, wait a minute, the Vikings, right?
There you go. There you go.
Yeah. That was
1621.
They were dying. They were dying, and the indigenous people of the Americas felt sorry for them, and we're handing over a good gesture to help. Without the indigenous people of the Americas, we wouldn't be alive here.
Right.
Something like that.
All right. So let's talk to Leon. Leon, how are you doing?
I'm good. Hopefully, I didn't sleep as well as I thought I would, but it's okay.
I didn't either.
Yeah,
I ate something weird the night before. I had some fish, and T had some fish, and we both got some sort of a bug. So we'll see if I even eat today. I don't know yet.
but I feel good, so I'm good.
So go ahead and why don't you introduce yourself? Let us know who you are for the people who already know you, but for the people who are here, let us know who you are and your carnivore story.
All right. Well, my name is Leon Gravesande. So I've been carnivore for 4 years. That started back in 2020. I'm here in New York City, not too far from the guest that you had yesterday. So, but in regard to like carnivore, my journey began in 2020. Pretty much like like most of my life when I was younger and stuff like that, growing up, I was pretty fit. I didn't have any kind of health issues. I could eat whatever I want and pretty much not gain any weight. And then somewhere around my 20s, I moved to Florida. I had a desk job and I was just kind of eating whatever I wanted. I never knew much about health, so it wasn't like basically whatever I would have to eat would basically be whatever I craved. So I, gained a lot of weight at one point. And then basically I kind of see that pattern with a lot of people. Usually like in my life, we kind of start out young and healthy, and then as we get older, things start to kind of deteriorate. So that kind of happened with me. So like in maybe about my mid 20s, I put on a lot of weight. At that time, I didn't know what insulin resistance was, but I'm sure, that's pretty much what I had. I wasn't diagnosed with anything ever. Between now and then, I just kind of struggled with my health. Like I was never like really too bad, but I was never really totally healthy and optimal. I always had a lot of excess weight that it was hard to lose. So I struggled with that. Sometimes it would get better, other times it would get worse. Um, and I just kind of ping ponged back and forth with my weight for a very long time. So then in 2020, I was using this app called 8Fit, and it had like a meal program in it. So started with paleo diet, and I did that for about a year. I had some success. with that. And then I learned about keto. I was watching some YouTube with Dr. Eric Berg. So I learned about that. So I decided to give that a try. So I did that. I was still kind of eating meat and plants. I even tried eating more plants and kind of cutting down the meat to lower my cholesterol. I like growing up and stuff like that. Whenever I would get tested for cholesterol, I was never like really high cholesterol. Maybe total cholesterol was like around 200. So it was always like borderline. But I was just curious to see like if I kind of cut out a lot of the meat and stuff like that and eat some plants, how my cholesterol would like react to that. And it did get lower. But the thing with eating a lot of plants, yeah, I felt bloated all the time. I would have to go to the restroom a lot. So it didn't really like work out for me. And then I continued to kind of like do some research on YouTube. Then I learned about carnivore. I think I was watching Dr. Anthony Chafee and said, "Oh, let me try that," because I've always enjoyed eating meat. And since with the plants and stuff like that, I was kind of having some issues with that. So I decided to give that a try. So basically from 20 to 21 paleo, then keto, mostly plants, and then August of 2021, I moved over to carnivore. And I just, I felt great on that. It was pretty good. I like it because it's very simple. I don't, even though if you look at my page, it's a food page, and you see a lot of things with food, and everything kind of looks really nice. I actually don't like to really cook. I do it out of necessity. um, so I just decided to do that. Like it was just very simple for me. It's easy to cook. It's easy to shop. And I'm getting everything that I need. So I did that, for a while. So I'm not like strict carnivore. Like it really kind of depends. Most days I'm zero carb. Occasionally I might, eat some dates and butter. I do enjoy coconuts. So, maybe if I'm on vacation, I might have some coconuts. I just recently went to Brisbane, Australia. So, had some coconuts there and stuff like that. Actually had some mangoes there. So for the most part, yeah, I am carnivore on most days, especially during the week when I go to work, because it's usually the easiest thing for me to do. Because when I have that, I usually just have steak, ground beef, and eggs. So it just kind of works for me. So yeah, so that was basically, what how I kind of led me to carnivore is, just trying different things to see what worked best for me and how my body would respond to it. And, I just kind of found by cutting out the plants and cutting out the seed oils and all the ultra processed foods, that really kind of turned things around. So it did well for me. So that's
So
the kind of short story of it.
how do you feel with this way of eating?
Great. I mean, before I had, issues like energy wise, it's definitely more consistent. My performance when working out has really improved a lot. And that's also with the thing with jump roping. That was something I never considered doing, but I decided to try it and start doing that last year. And just my fitness overall has really improved with carnivore and low carb. Just in general, I think low carb is really good for that. So
Do you think this is the fountain of youth?
mm, I mean, honestly, I wish I was kind of eating this way my whole life. Like I don't know if I would say it's the fountain of youth. But I mean, I just feel like it's one of the most optimal ways of eating. Just removing the toxins and just kind of getting back to ancestral eating and kind of how, humans evolved, right? We didn't evolve in eating foods that were like packaged or created in labs and, beyond meat and stuff like that. That's not where we came from. So, I just think it's just better to kind of get back to an ancestral way of eating in life. And I think sometimes people think about health as just weight loss, but it's really a lot of things. It's although the food fixed a lot for me, it kind of helped me change my mindset and my lifestyle to kind of do better for myself. So with my health journey, because I saw such a radical change in removing all these toxins from my life, right? Like all these ultra processed foods. I wanted to like learn more about nutrition. So that's how I ended up going into the IIN coaching program. So I did that in I think it was 2022. I started that to kind of learn more about nutrition because I didn't know anything about, you know, seed oils or any of that stuff. So, when I was growing up, I just ate whatever either my family cooked or whatever I thought I enjoyed eating. And, maybe sometimes it was good, maybe sometimes it was bad, but I never had like a plan or anything, or I never knew about like all this nutrition stuff. So, with my health journey, I learned about that. So that was good. And that just kind of led me to once I saw all these changes and the positive changes that it has with fixing the food and by removing stuff, I thought that, it would be good to try to help people as well. Because there's so many people that are struggling through life. And I think maybe a lot of us can relate to this, you're not like on medication, but you're kind of just kind of getting through the weeds with it, right? You're waking up every day and just kind of dealing with whatever issues you have, but you're not optimal, right?
Yeah.
And when you see like the other side of it, like once you actually fix the food and you start changing the mindset too, and you change your life, it really is radical, like, so hopefully that's one of the things I hope to share like on my Instagram, so people could kind of wake up, so.
Well, maybe we get everyone to comment about their non-scale victories on the keto and especially the carnivore diet, this way of eating.
If
Really,
you have any questions, put them in the chat. I see there's a bunch already, and then you can put the comments as well about your experience.
would you say that you follow mostly a carnivore or ketovore? What's your primary directive?
I wouldn't say keto because I don't have any. I don't have like vegetables. I do eat fruit, but that's like very rare that I kind of have that.
From time to time.
Yeah, from time to time. My problem with vegetables is them being sprayed with chemicals. Because anytime I have, when you eat basically just meat and then you try to eat vegetables, for me, I could kind of taste like something off, like something's wrong with it, right? Like I'm getting some chemicals, especially if I go to like Chipotle and I get like a bowl.
Yeah, the plants really make most of the poisons, not humans. Heroin, cocaine, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine, and alcohol are the leading killers if you think about it.
Yeah,
And
but we're the only species that sprays our food with chemicals, and then
No, no. Many animals
No?
pee on them.
do up in there. Oh, okay.
Many animals
And-
purposely spray the plants with their urine in order to mark their territory and say either "come on over" or "stay away."
Oh,
So
yeah, that's
yeah,
true. Yeah.
but I just comment that 99% Ames wrote a paper that 99% of the toxins are actually made by the plants,
Mm,
not
right.
humans. Because I mean, Dr. Nelson, when was the last time you saw a glyphosate overdose in the emergency room?
Hmm.
Not
Hmm.
to say glyphosate is good for us, by the way. I agree it's bad, and the
Yeah.
seed oils are bad, but heroin, cocaine, fentanyl, marijuana, nicotine, caffeine, and alcohol are the leading, like intoxicants and addictive substances that human beings and then cane sugar, right? Cane sugar and beet sugar and even honey. These are masterful products that human beings have extracted out of the plants.
So on the poisons, there is a spectrum basically of how quickly they kill you, right? You can have a very little poison of certain poisons that will kill you immediately, and some other ones that may not affect you immediately at all, but taking over many years, you will suffer the consequences, right? So is
It's
that
not
you,
me.
Alia?
No, it's not me. My hands are
Yeah.
free.
All right. So it, so heroin,
Nice.
cocaine, and all these things can kill you very quickly, whereas small amounts of some poisons will affect you eventually, but you know, uh, not have an acute reaction.
Should we get some of these questions here?
Yes.
This one's
Yes.
funny for me. What is science doing to make people live longer? Does any of you have an answer for me?
I don't think. I don't know. I mean, there's all these lifestyle hacks that people do, and honestly, I just think you have to just kind of keep it simple,
Well,
Like,
you have to take all these things with a grain of salt. I'm sure there are things we can do with diet and lifestyle that may have an effect on life, but it's very hard to determine, you know, was Dr. Nelson supposed to live only 58 and did he do something to live longer? I don't know, because I didn't die at 58, but the same thing happened. So we study longevity. I'm a little bit skeptical about the power of those things on your life because you don't know when you were going to die, right? So you don't know if you extended your life. However, uh, feeling better. How do you feel, Leon?
great,
How's
usually.
your quality of life now compared to when you were not eating in any meaningful, healthy way?
Oh, definitely a lot better. I mean, I
So
wouldn't ever go back to the ultra processed foods and stuff like that. Um, yeah, it's just
so
been so
hopefully
much
today is a
better.
very different Thanksgiving for many of us, right? Because
Mm,
I am going to be participating with family in two different places, but I'll be sticking with the meat. Uh, I hope. I've gone already through a few Thanksgivings, birthdays, Christmases, and I've stick to it without problems. Not tempted
yeah,
by the apple pie or the cheesecake or anything like that.
yeah.
Mhm.
I usually still make steak or like one of the things I like to eat most is like a turkey leg. That would be good for Thanksgiving.
I like the turkey leg and thigh. So
Yeah, yeah, that's good. The dark meat.
Anyways, let's hit those questions.
Next question. I love the questions because we're streaming to the shorts feed, and it's really funny. Do you like Panda Express or Chipotle better?
Honestly, I never go to Panda Express. Chipotle.
Yeah, you can
but,
at least do kind of carnivore
yeah.
and Chipotle. Kind of.
Yeah.
This is for me, actually. I've been working on my inner Wednesday. I didn't realize that Fester was shining through. But thanks for your $2 super chat.
And we appreciate everyone's comments, questions, and super chat. They all go right back into KMT and the courses and all the keeping the journey going. So really appreciate everyone. And
should we announce? Should we? I had this thought. I didn't consult with you guys, but should we announce a Black Friday coaching certification course sale?
Sure.
Let's do it.
Yeah.
Sure. I mean,
Let's
I
have a
gotta
coaching
get the
course
link ready.
sale. Let's get more people as coaches, and then we're going to get more people, get right into the system so we can talk to people around the globe. That is real important. Oh, I talked to Roberto from Italy, from Napoli, and we got to get him on a Kiltz carnivore conversation.
Well, I'll do that. I'll get that all set
in the next couple of weeks. I got some time in there. We could squeeze him early or later or something.
Oh, okay.
Something like that. Early's always good because it's still daylight there.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Okay, well, here's a question. Did anyone guess his age correctly yet? I don't remember how old you are.
It's 29.
Oh, he's 29.
I have an age in mind.
I
think George was right.
one that's close. So very
let's
close.
keep it in suspense for a little bit.
I think,
Okay.
yeah. Okay. Yeah. Okay. Well, a little bit later. You guys can keep guessing. Keep guessing.
Put it in the chat and put, and put hashtag KMT. And then maybe after that, can we put an age after it so we can find who's the
winner? Oh, yeah. That's the way we'll do it. We'll keep doing hashtag KMT plus the age, and the winner gets the gift. It could be more than one winner today, but the first winner gets a jump rope from Leon.
Yeah. They'll like it too. It's a cross rope. It's a freestyle rope. So it's a nice one.
I'm wondering what Florida girl's reaction was to telling the 190-pound woman to go carnivore. I'm curious.
Sandy
was it well received?
Rick, I said 53 too, Rick.
I see someone.
That's my number as well.
Yeah. and we're doing a Black Friday on Kiltz health products, the organ meat supplements, the liver,
all that,
and also the fertility. Let's see. Lena said 74. No, she didn't. She said 34. All right. All right. Booby goats. Hashtag, let's see what we got here. Here we go. 35. I love it. 35 again. And 51. We're getting closer and closer. Under 100 and over 2.
Yeah.
Well, at least over 18. Yeah.
Yeah. All right, here's a good one. Will a lean mass hyperresponder LDL drop with time? Okay, so Dave Feldman coined this term, which is really, I mean, it's a term to describe leaner people who happen to have a higher LDL. Is that sort of sink it, Dr. Nelson?
Well, high LDL with a low triglyceride and a high HDL.
And are they fat or skinny?
And skinny.
His observation there,
number one, and
hyper
skinny. LDL. I mean, so the skinny.
Well, they're lean. I don't know about skinny. There's a difference between skinny and lean. That in my mind. Dr.
Nelson is lean.
Oh wow!
Means that he's got a lot of muscle under there. See, I think the fat is the most important organ system of the body. Adipose tissue is like it. You have no adipose tissue, you're fertilizer. And no animal wants to be skinny. No animal wants to be. And what other animal says, "Hey, did you check your LDL lately?" Ever since we've been doing all this testing, have we found the fountain of youth or lowered the cost of healthcare? Zero, nada, right?
I think Leon found the fountain of youth. Okay. What do you guys think about grounding?
Definitely, yeah. You need it. Yeah. It's good.
Go outside, walk on the dirt, the sand, the desert, hug a cactus. It's grounding, right?
I did something on my Instagram for we did it for a month where we did a stillness thing. So it was 15 minutes of silence, no phones, nothing, just yourself. So you could do it anywhere. And we had some of my followers and myself, we did that. So it was one day I went outside and I was laying on the grass in the yard. And then we had a guest here and he was like, "Oh, you okay?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I'm just outside laying on the grass." So it's good. I think it's important for connection. Get the electricity from the earth.
And a lot of people find it's very helpful. Like I said, I don't know about making you live longer, but if you do that regularly, most people feel better.
Yeah.
If you're suffering, you can't wait to die. And so ultimately, I think suffering, extends your lifespan. But you have to find joy in the suffering and strength in a community. I like to go out into the hot tub and the cold salt pool and enjoy the stars.
Aww.
And the cold. And then the birds come and they hang out with me.
I haven't done an ice bath yet. I actually bought an ice pod, but then my wife made me send it back because she didn't want to. She said we'd be wasting too much water.
I don't do an ice bath. I just do a cold plunge. It doesn't have to be particularly frigid, by the way. It's just significantly below body temperature. Your body goes like, "Ooh." It's still good. But again, I just like the hot tub to me, like sauna and go from the hot sauna, hot tub to the cold pool. It's the the diversity of that feeling.
Do you have a sauna, Dr. Kiltz?
I do have a sauna, but I never go in the sauna. I go in the hot tub. I'm bad. I don't but I have a sauna. I like the hot tub. I'm a Pisces. I like the water. I love the water.
That's what I'm doing Saturday. Hot water springs and then ice cold waterfall.
Yeah.
Very nice. Let's see.
Do.
I think a couple people got it actually. If I remember. Not yet. But is cocoa powder good for increasing nitric oxide levels?
I don't know that one.
Proper breathing increases your nitric oxide level, by the way. And it's free.
In through the nose.
And no oxalates.
Oh, yeah, because the chocolate has those oxalates.
But Sally would say a few small amounts is okay. I just listened to Sally, my Syracusean best friend.
Aw.
And her husband.
We got a few more questions. Oh, go ahead. Sorry.
Let's hit the questions.
Someone asked David, do you have a window of eating?
Who? David?
David is asking you.
If I have a window
David.
of eating. Okay. Yeah, usually it's pretty much between 7 and 3. So most of the time that's typically what I do. So,
How many times a day
18
do you eat?
usually 2 times. Maybe in the summer when we have like more daylight hours, I might increase it a little bit more. Because that was like one of the things, like growing up, I was always so skinny and very thin. And
Where do
you
you
know
grow
what?
up, by the way?
So I'm from Guyana. That was where I was born, and then I moved here to New York when I was very young. So, and I've been pretty much in New York most of my life. And I was in Florida, Orlando for a stint for a little while. And I came back here. So I'm in New York City now.
From Orlando to New York City.
Yeah. A lot of people, I think, do that. Northern.
We're migrators.
Yeah, we are.
Nature of humanity. We migrate the world. So do plants and microbes and other organisms. They migrate. Most plants don't don't have to worry about a visa. That they just they fly on the
or immigration.
Right. Well, the visa.
I mean,
no, you're right.
Yeah, the visa. Yeah, but they do
I
ask
don't
me if I'm bringing seeds over every time.
I don't like migrating too much. I don't like moving around too much. But according to my mother, I originated in California, was born in Puerto Rico, and lived in New York, Massachusetts, and Florida, and that's it.
I have no idea who my mother is or where I was born. They've given me a piece of paper. They claim that is my relationship, but I don't know if I believe them.
So yeah, typically 2 meals a day. Usually, that's pretty much usually what I do. And 16-8 or 18-6, it depends. Sometimes longer.
What do you think about morning meal or evening meal? Is that really that important, do you think?
For me, yes. I like to kind of do more of a circadian rhythm kind of eating pattern. So when it's light out, that's kind of when I eat. And I find if I eat too late and it's dark and stuff like that, like my whole body's trying to digest all that food. So I try to end it a lot earlier if I can, or if I'm going to eat something late, something that is not heavy, so that's typically what I kind of follow and usually works better for me. So
I always, it's sort of like when you're resting, that's the very best time to be digesting because now the blood flow goes to the gut. And again, we've created stories that I don't know if they're true. I eat my meal, but then I go to bed. Because now
if I do that, I feel the worst. I cannot eat before going to bed because it just messes my digestion. I feel bad. But
psychology is a powerful thing, isn't it?
Yeah, you always say the mind is the master, right?
I mean, we're all worried about what God's going to do to us, right? Nellie. I'm just talking. I love Dr. Boz. She says morning. And whatever Dr. Boz says, I believe. It's new Mother Mary.
Well, and Dr. Boz and many other people talk about what Leon just said. Eat during the day, move your meals up. I don't like, if I'm going to have one meal a day, cannot be the morning one.
Because you're too hungry. You feel hungry afterwards?
I get hungry by the afternoon or at night. But I can stay without eating. We'll see today what happens because I just had some cheese this morning.
Yeah. What else? But yeah, sometimes maybe I might eat something later, but it depends.
What about sardines?
I do occasionally eat them. I usually kind of swallow them quickly because I don't like the taste. So, but they are a great, like when I'm coaching, like motorcycle coaching, it's a good thing to take with me to the motorcycle range because it's easy. So, but yeah, I usually just swallow them. I don't really like. They are good with bacon if you could throw some bacon in with it.
By the way, you mentioned Dr. Boss and you put this comment up. If you haven't, go and watch Dr. Boss in the Diary of a CEO and leave a comment.
I think Dr. Boz's show, her blogging and her stuff is like the best. I called her the Martha Stewart of the metabolic health world. Oprah Winfrey, Martha Stewart. I mean, that's, to me, she is a rock star. Good morning, Lisa.
We love Dr. Lisa.
No food after. She educated my cruise ship full of people that no food passed through. Again, I look forward to that mighty meal, the King's meal, and sit and relax. I do really well with that meal, personally. Now, again, psychologically, I embed my brain and body with that thought because it makes the most sense. And I am healthy and well. Do you have any spiritual practices or out of the food idea practices? You mentioned grounding.
I wouldn't say like a practice. Just really try to be mindful about stuff. Like gratitude, definitely. Sometimes like I have like a gratitude journal. I just try to kind of like appreciate things. Like the other day I went to work and the sky was like this nice bright orange red color and I was like, just kind of taking those things in and not always being in a rush. I wouldn't say I'm very spiritual, but
do you believe in
kind of I believe in kind of about like what you kind of talk about, just the mind is the master, right? Yeah. So you're in control of your life. You can't control every situation, but how you respond to something, you could control that. And I think that is a big thing, being able to do that.
Is Kiltz calm?
Is that your question?
Else is listening. Oh, there he goes. Is Kiltz calm? I was talking to Roberto from Italy yesterday on his podcast, and I am not calm.
I don't know. You seem pretty calm. You're in great shape. Like when we met, it was like you had more muscles than I had.
We all have the muscles.
Yeah.
They're just mostly hidden by the coat of armor, survival coat, which is adipose tissue.
Yeah. I saw someone ask if I was motorcycle coaching. Yeah, I'm a motorcycle instructor. So
that's not at all dangerous.
It's everything like in life, you manage your own risk.
Neither is flying airplanes, right?
Right.
Yeah, but let's see. Well, I don't know. What are the risks of a motorcycle, a horse, or an airplane?
Horse, just not
following
instructions.
Marine horse. Yeah. The biggest problem is it's the other guy, as they say.
Yes, the guy that doesn't use his turn signals. Hate those guys. They scare me. Anyways,
you hit them. So go ahead.
Oh, we have a question though. and I've gotten asked to please show this question because she's scared about stuff coming out of her skin and eyeballs. Dr. Nelson?
Many manifestations. It could be skin rashes, stuff coming out of your eyes, like many people have had it. It could be diarrhea. It could be kidney damage. It could be severe, mild. I mean, you want to know more about oxalates, what you need to do is read her book. Okay.
Yeah, good book.
Sally Norton's Toxic Superfoods.
That's another thing. I mean, with this whole health journey, like, honestly, I just feel like you really have to kind of educate yourself because, you know, there's so much information out there that it could get confusing, you know, so that's one of the reasons I have like n=1 in my profile on Instagram, you know, because basically it's just an experiment to figure out what works and what doesn't work, you know, so. And then you find something and, you know, just stick to it.
That's right. So are we going to figure out your age now? Are we going to try to figure out your age?
So go
Are we
ahead and
waiting
say
10
it.
more minutes? Let's do
Okay.
one.
Not yet. We should do it when we do the KMT, right?
Okay, so keep guessing, everybody. And
Yes.
I'm highlighting the ones that I think are it.
Yeah, Dr. Boz has an awesome story, and I go back to similarities because her mother used to make her clothes, and my mother used to make my clothes and my sister's clothes. And then she taught me how to sew
Oh,
and knit. Actually, my grandmother taught me how to knit and crochet. I love it. And Kiltz Mighty Tribe is and all of us together are doing this together, right? We're a family around the globe. That's the beauty. George and people in New Zealand, Australia, Europe, Asia, North and South Americas, in Africa, the islands of the world. We're all brothers and sisters, and I think that's sort of like, for me, that's faith in the power within all of us. Ooh, ooh, ah, ah, ah.
what's your thoughts on this, Dr. Kiltz?
All right. In the 50s, 60s, 70s, we were healthy, lean body, bods, women and girls in two-piece bikinis, men and boys in Speedos, both sexes, flat stomachs. Well, not everybody, but yeah. Well,
but a higher percentage than today's. What do you think has been the
why
big
don't we
change
get
in the
Dr.
past?
Nelson in a Speedo?
No. But what do you think has been the change, Dr. Kiltz, in the past 70 years?
Well, the Flexner report back in 1910-ish, and then the McGovern report in like the 1970s, and the experts, the professionals, the authorities put out there that Coke is good, and that fruits and vegetables and cereals and pasta and bread and pizza. I mean, like every pizza joint, right? I love pizza. And then alcohol's good. And so we just basically came to the party. And the party was marketing, Mad Men. Just look at it, right? And so we've been basically masterfully manipulated by the money mongers. And it happened a long time ago, but they were honing their craft of marketing. And we all want to fit in, right? Coca-Cola is really good. This bud's for you. Red wine is really good for you, healthy for you, right? And then doctors smoking cigarettes, right? And then basically we made food so easily accessible. Before, you had to do some work for it. Nowadays, press a button, it's delivered and it's there, and the marketing is there, right? Infinite marketing. So, I mean, your brain says if there's food, eat it because there's no food tomorrow. That's our brain is not dumb. Our brain knows for the majority of our existence, food was hard to come by. And now it's easy to come by, and your brain is not going to allow you to turn away another Quick Stop or a bag of almonds or a bag of pumpkin seeds or you know the jar and bottle of sodas and juices and smoothies and protein bars. I don't know. Does that kind of get to the heart of the matter, Dr. Nelson? We're just marketed to misery. That's all it is. We're attempting to remarket a new idea. Although I was on the plant-based news the other day for claiming that broccoli and asparagus are okay. Why did I say that?
I didn't see that at all.
Probably taken out of context.
Well, but it was okay. The truth is, it was to reach out to all of our brothers and sisters and be inclusive of everyone.
Right.
And I don't want to be, after Charlie Kirk passed, it was like, okay, there's too much polarization. Let's change the language. Let's meet with our brothers and sisters and have a conversation that we can all do this together. And if you're a plant eater or an animal eater, how do we come together and eat less frequently, cook the plants well, add the fat, butter. I add butter to my coffee. I don't drink very much, and yes, oh my God, I have Topo Chico with lime. And we should all do the sardines, but I like anchovies better personally. Lewis, broccoli is less bad than other things. Again, cook it well, simplify it, add the butter, and toss in all those things. So, but it's a story to try to include everyone. What are your thoughts, Dr. Nelson?
I agree. I'm looking for a picture here that someone was asking for. Sorry.
Yeah, and let's see. Butter in your coffee. Kiltz is born and raised in L.A., kicked out of school, and again couldn't read. Father in jail. Parents from Brooklyn. They met up and moved to L.A., raised a family. I moved to upstate New York about 30 years ago and started CNY Fertility-ish. And now I'm everywhere in the world. I travel for the keto carnivore spaces and working to help our brothers and sisters around the globe and different ideas. And people like Leon and Lewis and Nelly and Nelson and Alia and look again, all of our brothers and sisters. What's the avatar and mythologic stories, right? Do you guys like mythologic stories?
Yes.
Well, they're all mythologic. God is a mythology. What God do you want to be? What mythology do you want to create?
So I have, Dr. Kiltz, we got a super chat from someone who's a fan of Uncle Fester. And so I just wanted to show the real, well, it's not the real. I'll show you the real Lurch and Uncle Fester in a second.
Right, it looks like Rick and Nelson.
Looks like it, right?
Height-wise, and
oh my God!
I bet they were both meat eaters. What were you saying? I'm sorry, I jumped in.
You got the real pic happening.
I'm bringing the real one up in a second. Hold on. Okay, here we go.
We need the picture of all three of us together. We got to get Amy to put that together, right?
Oh yeah.
But Nick.
This is the real Uncle Fester and Lurch.
It's Nelson and Rick and Uncle and the Master. Right. I mean, Rick is our sage of Masters of the Universe. Good man. And Nick,
All right.
thank you for your super chat.
Thank you, Nick. Yes.
We're all brothers and sisters, right? Right. I'm like, I always thought myself like Mighty Mouse because I was the little guy. You know, that was, and we have to have fun in this, right? We, you know, let's, again, I want to, you know, even when I was on, oh my God, the carnivores versus the vegans, we're here as brothers and sisters to connect. And can you live a long time on a plant-based diet?
You can actually.
Yeah, you can. Can you live a short time and only eating meat potentially if you got to try to kill the lion? I mean, try to kill a cow. Try to kill a bull, right? Oh yeah, come eat me, right? Ain't happening.
Yeah, I always had healthy respect with cows and bulls. I did grow up around them when visiting my grandmother. And, you know, these are big animals that can get unhappy really quickly.
And plants. Okay, so marijuana, right? Marijuana is the smartest plant in the world, right? All right. Now, you know, it makes us dumb.
It raises your IQ.
It raises your IQ.
It doesn't raise it.
Think about it. Hemp, it becomes your clothing or your rope to hang yourself with.
Right. What did it do to your sperm, Dr. Kiltz, or any sperm marijuana consumption?
It makes it dumb. I mean, the marketers, like, let's go to the government and let's see if we can get marijuana okayed to sell. Let's go at the American College of OBGYN basically says red wine is okay for pregnant and lactating women. I mean, you know, like you add a little liquor to the baby bottle.
Yeah, let's do that. That sounds great.
Do we have any other questions, Alia?
I don't know, but thanks, Chicky, for your super chats.
And what's the turkey of the day? Beef. Beef.
Beef.
Oh yeah, beef. Yeah.
Beef.
Someone asked if I was Dutch.
Well,
so I do have. Yeah, there is someone in my family line somewhere down there.
I mean, you're from Guyana. Guyana?
Yeah, Guyana.
Guyana. All right.
Yeah.
Where are most of the people from Guyana from?
No, Guyana is a different place.
Guyana?
It's in South America, right? Central America, Guyana. Okay.
South America.
It's South America, and there are many Dutch people in that area.
You're right. And so the Dutch, the Europeans, I mean, basically they colonized the world through they were the explorers to exploit the exploitable. And it was cane sugar, which was the first commercial crop of the world. Yes, and coffee is the other smartest plant. But all plants are basically, hey guys, let's get them to love us and plant us everywhere. And let's get them to change our DNA and make us so we can survive pretty much any environment. Right? Leon, do you drink coffee?
Yes. And I mean, at the beginning of the year, I was able to cut it out for like 54 days or something. And then I started again. And now I've been struggling trying to cut it out. So, you know, there's like two parts of me, one that wants it and the other that doesn't want it. So the one that wants it.
Men struggle all the time.
Yeah.
This is our stories of life. I do some coffee. I was off it for 2.5 years and I just got back on it a couple months ago. And, it's sort of, I fly airplanes, drive cars, and live with a woman. Very deadly thing.
Yeah.
Is a plant too. I'd argue that sugar is the most used plant drug. I agree with you. Again, it's if you look back at the exploitation of the world, cane sugar is number one. And then we found beets, and we found tobacco, and we found a corn. I mean, I guess, what is the number one commodity sold around the world? Is it flowers? Is it sugars?
Probably sugar still.
Yeah,
So I'm going to ask AI.
Alia, are you asking Alia?
I'm asking AI.
AI.
We could go on all day. I think we got to do our 24-hour craziness with all of our brothers and sisters around the world. And I think we should do a Kiltz Mighty Tribe documentary.
I think that's a great idea.
Yeah.
And let's document more stories for our brothers and sisters, and our healing humanity brothers, and our animal brothers. And like, we are animals. I know Nellie says Dr. Nelson's an animal.
We love Nelly.
And what's our next? Are we going to be?
This is my CT scan result, in which it proves I do have a brain. She still doesn't buy it.
It was AI generated piece of paper. Well, and so we're going to be in Boca in January. Dr. Nelson and Kiltz, maybe we got to try to get that on our.
Yeah.
And then I got to be somewhere else for a day, but I'm going to try to do my ACLS another time anyway. All right, let's do KMT. We
want to see. So what's the answer? What's the answer, Leon?
Oh, you're ready?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So anyone who is following me should know this, because I posted about it when I actually turned 50 in October. So.
Oh, so 50
Yes.
Exactly.
Yes. Yeah. 50.
Okay. I thought 53.
Exactly.
Now he's not exactly 50.
No, he's not exactly.
Well, I'm not exactly 50. Yeah.
And I'm not 70. I'm well, again.
You're living your 70th year.
Yes, but I was, I always go back to, when did the egg sperm get together and say, okay, we got a lot of work to do. Oh man, this is going to be a hard one to do.
But you can't accurately track that either, or can you these days? Can you actually figure out the moment of conception as an OBGYN?
We can say anything we want.
Okay. Well, nobody was right. Nobody was right. Oh,
No,
I guess
there was one
Somebody.
person who said 50. Yeah.
Sky Yellow.
Well, Sky says that.
All right, guys, send me your address. You're getting a jump rope. Congratulations.
All right, who are you guys? We're just another human being that had nothing else to do than to go online and share stories
On Thanksgiving.
and we have our mythologic. I think we need to create every one of our guests needs to get an avatar, and everyone on KMT needs to have an avatar as part of the pictures in our Kiltz Mighty Tribe. And how much does it cost to be a member of Kiltz Mighty Tribe, Doctor?
Free. Oh,
free. It is free.
And we're not.
Wait. Yeah, it costs something. You have to give your email.
there you go.
Mind. Well, Booby had the mind is the
So can I? I'm gonna have to do this. Can I announce a 48? What do you think, Alia? 48, 72 hours.
Till the end of Monday.
22.
Okay, so 72 hours. It's gonna be 72 hours, and this is a price we've never done. $297
Oh wow!
for the Kiltz Mighty Tribe, but it's strict after 72 hours. Not even if Dr. Kiltz wants to change it, we have to stick with that.
So this is for February. This is for February, starting in
For the
February.
next cycle. Yes.
Yeah,
Okay.
and we need to get 200 people plus at
On
Black
the next
Friday
round.
sale.
Black Friday
Okay.
sale. And again, it is about creating all of us as the masters of our lives. And
That's right.
Leon, did you take the course the
He
first
did.
time around?
Yeah,
You did.
Yeah,
I,
okay,
I
yeah.
He was
graduated.
the
yeah.
first person to sign up for the course. Leon was the
Oh,
first person
okay.
to sign up for the course.
Yeah, I was.
There we
Yep.
go.
You the first, really?
He was literally the first person.
All right, that deserves a gift. Send him a
Dr. Nelson.
Dr. Nelson
Oh.
hat, gray or
Oh,
black.
okay.
You got to
And
send me.
he's
You guys got to send me a gray one.
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll take gray because I have another black cap. So
All right.
thank you.
nice. Well, this has been fun. So
Yeah.
the two people that accurately guessed Leon's age, please email me, Alia at drkiltz.com with your address. And the first one who emails me will get a jump rope. And the second one who emails me will get a cap.
I do box jumping. You jump up on a box. I've got to 24. If I hit, then the next one is 30. I haven't gotten to the 30, but I do the 20 and the 24. I do 100 push-ups a day. And hanging out with Leon is critical in life. And he's young, and we're getting younger and younger every single day. I love it.
Yes, thank you.
And what's our avatar? The mythology of life.
Yes, it's a good one.
So
are we on tomorrow morning? We have anything today? Nothing the rest of the day.
You don't have anything the rest of the day. We will be on tomorrow morning with Austin Waters. We're going to talk about the electromagnetic field around the human body and some other stuff and his carnivore story.
All right. And
have a happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
I will be sure to get that Thanksgiving Cyber Monday special link around for people to sign up for the course. Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Thank you.
Friends of either say to you.